Assalamualaikum, Dr. Norma and future employers. My name is Usamah Attaymiyah, and I am here to show you my entrepreneurial characteristics. I will start with a short introduction. I was born on the 12th of March 2001. I am currently studying my second year at UTM on industrial mathematics, and my biggest achievement in life so far is winning a franchise-wide math competition back in high school. Dr. Nirma gave us a small list of characteristics to showcase. I will go through some of them and explore how good I think I am at each. Responsibility is probably something I should improve on. For instance, I'm not the best at completing tasks on time. Also, in group settings, I don't put on any more responsibilities than what I expect from my peers, unless it's something I'm good at. Initiative isn't exactly my forte either. For instance, I didn't do much with the extra free time I've got from COVID. I did join a class on political philosophy a couple of months ago, but I haven't done much since. There is another instance of me showing some initiative, but that also shows my lack of commitment. About a year or so ago, I decided I'd like to translate some articles into my native tongue and then upload them on the internet. So I set up a website. I spent way too much money on it. I published a few articles and then I just lost interest. That kind of behavior is what puts me off starting projects in the first place. Imagining yourself in X number of years is the kind of exercise that I've been subjected to for a long time, pretty much ever since high school, but I still don't have a good image of what I would even like to do after graduating. Should I work with my dad? Should I study more? Should I look for something myself? I'm still not really sure about that. I basically chose industrial math in the first place because it's a subject where after graduation your options are still fairly open. I'm not really sure how to gauge my locus of control. I know there are some things that I can control and some things I can't. For example, the transition from face-to-face to online learning was of course brought on by external circumstances, but nonetheless I still had to adapt to the situation at hand. This reminds me of a philosophical debate on determinism versus free will, and if you ask me my position on that kind of thing, I'd say I fall right down the middle. I don't seek feedback from others as much as I probably should. A lot of the time, I think that's because I instead fall back on my own ability to self-reflect. I generally do know what mistakes I made if something goes wrong, but of course there are blind spots which others would be better at pointing out. Tolerance for failure is probably something I'm too good at. I know when it dawns on me that I might not hit my targets or something might not go my way, I find it relatively easy to make peace with it while still using it as fuel for motivation in the future. That probably also relates to the lack of optimism I show in the first place. That's all for me. I know this is more of a self-evaluation than a showcase of my abilities, but this is the best format I could come up with. If any future employers are interested in me after all that, my details should be to my left. At least I enjoyed making this. Wassalamualaikum and goodbye.